Hello, my darlings, and welcome to this evening's live stream, where hopefully we'll get some progress in our projects. Hopefully we'll be able to focus on our projects and get stuff done. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be working on reading over book one. It's bugging me that I'm putting it off, so I'm just gonna spend the night reading over the first part of continue reading over and listening to the first part of book one and fixing things that I might still be there. So that is going to be my game plan, because it has been nagging at me that I decided to wait and allow myself to draft the second book. So my obsessive kind of issue in my head has been nagging at me, and I'm like, fine, I'll backtrack and go read through the book. Hey Mojo, we missed you. Hey Sin, hello darlings, hope everybody's doing good. So yeah, I'm in the mood to be focused. That is the mood I'm in at the moment. Hopefully everything will work the way it should. Hello, darling. Hello. So lovely to see everyone. Hope you guys are ready to get some work done. We will be using the new Halloween timer that I made and posted yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. And we have crackling fire sound in the background. I'm sorry. The fur babies were on my face right before we went live. So anyways. So yeah, we'll have mild fire crackling sounds in the background of the video. Or at least if we should. As long as nothing happens. Hey Jessica, hello my dear. Hello. But yeah, I'm sorry. Kitty glitter. Makes me really want to go and just get my allergy medicine, because but yes, they were all in my face maybe 5 minutes before we went live, so my allergies are crazy. Anyways, my darlings, my honey buns, my munchkin cutie pies. Whew. Yeah, so the focus on the first book. I think I kind of need to force myself to finish up the details, so I feel like it's done and I can let it go before Nano starts. At least then I think it will better in my head. So I'm gonna try to force myself just to finish the book. Oh, fur babies. I'm gonna wash my face as soon as we go live. It's just a fact. As soon as the timer starts, I'm gonna wash my face. But let me see. So your plan, Mojo. So much to do. 15 books still move to Barnes & Noble. Edit my book. Get my PayPal payment item set for Sunday. Think I'll start on the 1st. Awesome. You'll definitely get it done. You always get things done. It's just fact. Anyways, my dears, we're gonna move over to the first print of the evening with my pretty new timer. Like I said, there's ambient music in the background. We will be listening to crackling sound. Oh, the kitty hairs. Let me see. That was me yesterday. I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to figure out all the project, because I was having issue with shiny things. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of also, I want to start drawing for the first book, but I kind of need to read over the whole thing, and I think actually thanks for reminding me, Sin. Thank you for reminding me, because I still haven't, I did notes on the art scenes I wanted to draw or try to draw for the book, I might actually do that as well while I'm listening to the whole book and trying to go through everything. I really think I'll do that. So thank you for reminding me. So at least when I'm reading through, I can make notes on all the scenes I want. So then I'll have a double duty for the why I'm doing this, and maybe that will motivate me to go back through the book faster. Hello, my dear. Hello. Let me see. I miss my little Sagittarian avatar, but I love the spooky timer. You know, you might be getting avatars on YouTube too. I'm not sure yet. I might start using Streamlabs full time, and that means you might actually get your avatar here too. I think. I'm not sure if you can edit them that though, but at least we have them on Twitch, YouTube. Anyways. Hey Alexis, we're just about to start the first sprint of the evening, so get ready guys, we're ready to get productive. Get all the things done. Then I have officially, I think, motivated myself that I have a very important project to do. I need to find the scenes and descriptions so I know what I'm going to draw when I finish reading over the book. So that is a game plan. So, hope you guys are ready. We're starting the first sprint of the night. You should hear a crackling sound, even though I'm muted. So, just letting you guys know. So, see you in. Let me see. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. See you in 25. And how did we do? How did we do? How did you guys do? Let me see. How did you do? So I am reading over the book. I've already found one thing that accidentally got deleted. Just timeline got deleted. It was like, wait a minute, there's something missing. So I'm looking for that through my other drafts to see if I can find it. What is this? So yeah, very much. So I'm reading over, saw the thing, and now I'm looking for one of the other files with that exact text. I don't know why it was how I deleted that, but probably something to do when I was fixing footnotes. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, let me see. Oh, first up. Alley Cat, I've been reading and just got lunch. I'm cooking dinner. I didn't have time. Food was taking long, so my dinner is in the oven and just waiting for it to be eaten. Joanne, I've been reading Save the Cat for a couple of days. I have managed to match up my book with the beat structure and feel much better about the book overall. Ooh, good job. Alexis being small helps too. Yeah, you're and we're Vera chatting. Hey Vera, hope you're doing good. It's not a big of a mess. I thought it was. That is actually very good to hear. That is good to hear. Means you don't have to fix us too much. Yeah, I tend to, like for this series, I tend to do a slow build up. Even though I try to make sure there's something happening in each of the three parts, first part, second part, and third part, but I still feel like I have a slow build up, so something I will definitely need to try to tackle better in my next series. Definitely. Let me see. Jessica, 2019, I had to take a look at the calendar I made for my story, and I think I'm gonna have to redo it. Happens to the best of us. Let me see. I'm so glad to have you. Missed you. Long time no see. Honey bun. Thank you. It's one of the second warmest part in my apartment or home, and it's gonna be a cold winter. So we moved into the living room because it was cold in there. At least now I'm warm and toasty. Thank you. I love making things pretty and cozy. Cozy is my focus for my living room. Focus. Cozy. Sorry, my brain is like bleh. Because you're again. Awesome. Good job. Just keep at it. Just work. That's what inspires you at that specific point in time. And let me see. Justin E. 2 minute writing sprints and class system. I can't be everywhere at once. No. Are you gonna be stream hopping? See, sounds like it. Though I do see you at least on the replays. I always thought. Aww. Yeah, that reminds you, replays. I have to finish posting all the Twitch streams. So I usually download the Twitch streams over to YouTube, But lately I have been forgetting posting them on YouTube. But I actually do move all my sprints on Twitch over there. Oh, from there over here. So for anyone who's interested in watching the old replays of me doing Twitch, or from the last few weeks, I actually am thinking about posting them online just to have them online for anyone that is interested. Let me see. Want to do this, I know. Exactly! With every pass you do, it gets a little better. That is what I think. Yeah, I actually, I'm in the living room at the moment. Since it's getting cold, my fur babies are little elderly cats, and they need a separate room for their needs to make everything else smell better. And it's just the coldest part of the apartment, and I was freezing in there. So I'm just decided to move into the living room while it's cold outside. As soon as it starts warming up again, I'll probably move back into the office. Awesome. Nice to have you. Stick around. It's much more fun here with awesome company, so you included. Let me plan on editing my story. Ooh, yes. I don't like the cold. I do not like the cold. I do not work well in the cold, but I work well when it's toasty and warm, and I can have candles here, and there's plenty of room for all the cats. They don't have to fight because there are beds over there. There's a sofa. There are two big beds on the table because they took a tantrum when I did not add beds to the table. So they like snuggling up next to on the table. Yeah, my body just does not like it. It complains like no other. But we are going to continue sprinting. We're going to continue getting all the progress we can. I'm going to continue fixing little things I can find in the file and see. I think I'm looking at the wrong file. I think. Anyways, I'm going to continue figuring out what's going on with my book. Yeah, I'm going to continue doing that. I know. But it's also to do with my arthritis. Arthritis doesn't like cold. But yeah, it's just how it is. Yeah, at the moment. But there's too much aerial fluctuation. That's the thing. I would need to find a place like that has the same temperature, the same everything all year round. That would be kind of the perfect environment for me. But I do love my country, and I'll just bite the bullet and to make sure that it's a little more bearable. Anyways, we're gonna continue this printing because I think I'm looking at the wrong file. At least I freaking hope so, or I'm gonna freak. So hope you guys are ready. Yeah, I know there are a few places in America that actually do have the perfect temper. I think it's San Diego, or no, not San Diego. What place was it again? Oh, I know there's two. Oh, what's the word? I hate when I don't remember the word. There's actually the temperatures of the weather in Florida does not suit with my medical needs. If I would to listen to my medical needs, that is. But Florida isn't that bad, as a foreigner at least. Anyway, hope you guys are ready. We're starting the next sprint. I need to get stuff done, and I'm kind of need to find this before I forget. So we're starting the next sprint in 3, 2, 1, and go. we are back. And remember to hydrate. Yes, I disappeared because I had food, delicious food. So I was busy munching on my food, hence food. Yum. I'm sorry about that. I was in a hurry. I was hungry. Anyways, how did you do? I had a mild panic attack. Not the actual panic attack, but a writer's panic attack. Because I noticed there was a few lines missing and I panicked and it was like, ah! But I remembered I had a kind of, they're mainly just names that are missing, thank goodness. But that kind of means I'm gonna move everything over to Word where my document is safe. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move the whole Google Docs file over to Word and just go, since I've added Prowritingaid to my Word document anyway, I think I'm just gonna move it over there where I don't feel as panicked. Because I don't remember deleting that, so I'm kind of, when did I delete that? But yeah, thank goodness I'm reading everything over because I would have freaked if I had not noticed that. And I wouldn't have noticed it if I wasn't listening to the book. So thank goodness I was listening to the book. But how did you guys do? Let me see. Thrifty, you were first in the first reading sprint. Read 9 pages of When No One Is Watching. Ooh. Next up, Alley Cat, 493 words. Also ate some of my lunch. Yes, food is amazing, especially when you're hungry. Actually, I wasn't that hungry, but I've been craving this spicy meat for ages, and I've been cooking it for the last hour. I needed to have at least 3-4 bites, or my brain would not have stopped thinking about that meat. So, Mojo halfway through these bookmarks. Awesome. Hey, Becca, just caught the tail end of the sprint, but managed to edit a few pages. Good job, fantastic. Well done. Alexis, chatted about moms, books, and other things. How does one imply sex? Depends on the country you're in, actually. Yeah, it kind of depends on the country you're in. Very much. Like here in Iceland, we're very liberal. If you're downtown partying where most people hook up, they would kind of almost just ask. Or just, hey, wanna go home? So, depends on the culture. Jessica, 297, my MC is having his first birthday with his new family. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Also his first birthday ever. There's a lot of joy. I'm about to have a few tears. Oh, your story is wonderfully juicy, but gloriously mushy. I love it. Joanna started my spreadsheet for my next series. Start mapping out characters and locations. There's currently 8 books planned in the series, so it's a lot. Oh, reminds me, I have to start. No, we're not going to think about that project. Every time I read productive things you guys are doing, my brain automatically goes to all the little projects I have planned. I'm like, no, HK, put it back. Because we don't have time. But yes, that is a lot of work. That is a really lot of work. Especially if it's going to be detailed. Then I made progress on this digital journal that I'm making. Woohoo! Good job. Progress is progress. Justin, I used the sprint to take a break. That is very necessary. Also, we all need to recharge to be able to create and produce more. That is just how things work. Vera, I forgot about the stream when I was watching YouTube. Oh, it happens. It happens, my darlings. Anyways, doesn't matter how things are. Remember, every step, every little tiny thing is progress. And as long as we're making some kind of progress, in some sense, we're doing awesome because we're doing more than if we were not doing anything. So, you're doing good. You guys are doing lovely, swimmingly. I read through half of the first chapter before I stumbled upon that little problem that I'm fixing right now. And I'm then going to move everything over to Word. Hopefully that will be done before the end of the sprint, and hopefully I'll continue working on the book after the sprint or what during the sprint. So idea for 8 books, but ooh, that's even better. That's even better. Yeah, I like school. If I'm building up a source series, even though I'm working on finishing my first series, I like having enough content that if I so choose, I could do more stories. Like for this series, I'm just writing these 5 books. Then this story is done. But I can make a series from one of the main characters when she goes off on her own journey, because I've hinted at her own journey in this series, so I could write about that. Also, the backstory and history behind the 2 other characters. Ha! So it's awesome, kind of when you build a world big enough, strong, build the foundation of a world strong enough that you could actually kind of almost add new books and new worlds and new ideas to that world constantly, just endlessly, just as long as the ideas are, the stories will come. Just putting decent, just a basic good building block of your world, and you can go forever. I freaking love those worlds when that's that dense and awesome and just thick with all the details. Well, let me see. You sound like a author that we have here in Iceland. He actually publishes a book every year. He writes crime novels. He's very popular here. It's called Arnaldur. And he has this one cop that is always looking into his assignments or investigating murders and crimes and stuff like that. And just as long as the crimes keep coming, he can write them forever, until he crooks at least. So it's a good thing to have. It's a good problem to have. I'm also trying to see if I can get a tripod. Yeah, awesome. Update things. We lucky draw of the I don't know. I'm so busy itching from my kitty allergies, the kitty glitter, that I'm trying to focus. So we're just gonna start the next sprint while I struggle not scratching my face off. And get some more writing done. Yeah, I need to get more writing done. So guys, we're gonna jump right over to the next sprint while my brain kind of tries to catch up with the weirdness that is going on. So get set, get ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. See you in 25. And we are done. How did you do? How did you do? How did you do? So I'm just rummaging through this first 50K. Just going back and forth, just seeing if there are any other things I didn't notice. Well, that is what I am doing. I'm seeing if I can find something else. Let me see. Oh, hey, Morningstar. Hello, my dear. Hello, hello, hello. So my super busy week at work and at home, going to take a nap. Ooh, I like that idea. If you need a nap, take a nap. Simple as that. Hey, Sid. Long time no see. I don't know why that made me so freaking happy, or maybe because I love scaring people. So if I'm somehow managed to scare you, Sid, I'm sorry, but that made me actually a little happy. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with startling people. Obsessed. I am a terror at work. Terror. If we can make you scream, you make my day. Simple as that. Oh, way too good. Way too good. And yes, hello. Mojo, let me see, back to putting products on paper here. Of course, I need more images. Of course, we always need more images. Always. Cuddled a kitty, started reading webcomic. Think my brain is rejecting work. It happens. Maybe over getting stuff done tonight. That happens, you know. The thrifty reading sprint finished. When no one was watching. Ooh, was it good? Were you pleased? Were you happy with the book? Please share. Tell me what you think. Vera, okay, I think it's time for bed. Good night, my dear. See you later. Have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you on Twitch tomorrow. And yeah, see you later, Vera. Thank you for stopping by. Alexis, it's hard to stall me unless my brain is in story mode. Then I'm far, far away. Yeah, that's the thing. I am the same way. I don't easily startled. I love getting startled. Weirdly enough, I watch movies that might make me startled, but I don't get easily startled. So even though I do find it very fun. Oh, sorry. For some reason the kitty glitter is extra bugging me tonight, like extra much. Let me see. Mariah Heron. Hey, mention's been down since all day. Just came back up. Aw, hope it's all fixed now, Mariah. Do really do. Let me see. Like I've been mostly listening to music. I wrote 33 words. Still, you're making progress. Every word counts. Every word counts. On the plus side, no internet. I had no distractions. I could have more written down today than the past week. Ooh, that is actually a good thing. I used to do that when a few years, I think last year, my family had a cabin with no internet connection, and it was a dead zone. So you could barely get cell phone service, barely. So going there to finish working on my draft or my outline for this series, or when I was revamping everything, just to force myself to be productive. It works. I need to do that again. I really need to do that again. It was a very good book. The audiobook has a podcast with all the at the end of it. Ooh, I'm listening to that too. Ooh, I need to write that book down. Thank you for sharing. Great emoji. It kind of cracks me up every time you say that one way. Let me see. Alexa says, I'm going to write a detective book. But the embassy doesn't understand how they can have 300 murders a year with only 200 publication. Word jumble alert. And she's the only one who notices. Reminds me, not a Stephen King novel. No, I know where. No, I know where that reminds me of. Well, I'm sorry, guys. My words is just not here tonight. Stargate episode where they were stuck in a bubble. The city was stuck in a bubble, and it was electronic. It was made to shrink with low materials or stuff like that. They were losing powers, and dome was getting smaller and smaller. So it was programming its citizens to walk and kind of commit suicide, basically. And then everybody forgot about them. So yeah, kind of reminds me of that. But like I said, technology. Hey, Claude. Hello. Hope you're doing good. Hello. And thank you, my adorable munchkin. Thank you. Hey, Jocelyn. Welcome. Yeah, that's the thing. The only thing I would need to get myself a laptop to be able to do that, because last year I had a little laptop I could use. But yeah, I think it's such a good thing just to take yourself out of the technology environment, the social media environment, and so you're not able to get your fix and just reset. I think it's very important. We all need to do that, I think. Word jumble. I've been getting worse throughout the day. And let me see. Oh, you're so sweet. I just think when my arthritis starts getting worse, my brain kind of stops also. It's annoying. The words are in my brain. The words are in here. I can hear them. I can see them in my head, but my mouth is like. I'm amazed that you guys understand me in general on the days like this. But yeah, it's annoying, but it's also funny. But if you can laugh at it, I'm happy. That was actually a very good episode. So let me see. Mojo to the rescue. The episode was called Revision. Yeah, very sad. It was a very sad episode, but still a good one, but sad. I love that some of you guys have watched Stargate. I freaking love it. I love that series. I need to watch that again. Yet again. Exactly. It was very sad you didn't remember your loved ones, but they would explain, like, if you would borrow that idea in a twisted new way, that might be the reason why something mind hack, some trigger that causes people to forget, mind wipe, that would cause your characters to forget all the 200 people that disappeared, just as it disappeared. Like, did someone exist that has this name? I don't know. Who you speak of, I don't know. But yeah. Let me see. 50. Now I have to move over to my book club read after the author podcast. Exactly. It's very. I need to do that again. Let me see. So you have auto translate. Dude, gibberish is my native language. Of course I understand it. Oh, I used to work with two girls that auto translation for gibberish because their mom has the same issue. So every time when I was working and my brain started doing it and I couldn't talk, they were my auto translator. She's saying this. She means that. She was talking about that. Listen, human. She's saying she was telling you to do this and this and this. Everybody was just, you understand what? I felt like I am Groot, basically. But it can be quite funny. All-knowing mojo. Oh. Yeah, I had them on my hard drive before it crashed. I love Stargate. I freaking love it. I really love it. Also Netflix, but they are no longer on Netflix. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I watched that too. There's actually a Buffy reference in chapter 1 of book 1. I have it in footnotes. It is marked in footnotes. It will be in my final book. Just a sort of reference, and for true Buffy fans, they will immediately know what I mean, because the only thing I say in the footnote is for my Buffy fans. The only thing I'm having, just for the kick of it. If I have grown up reading my book that have read listened to Buffy, watched the Buffy series. You need to watch it. You need to watch it. And Spike, especially in the later series. Let me say, okay, we're gonna start sprinting. I need to get work done. My brain is in the mess, a little messy, but I still need to get work done. Had to run for dinner, had a good deal, so I ate very fast. Hey, we're just about to start the next sprint after I just finished scrolling through everything. Okay, while you guys giggle and laugh and have fun conversation, I'm gonna start the next sprint of the evening. Well, I try to calm my word jumble, my word gibberish issue. Yes. So hope you guys are ready. We're gonna start the next sprint, get some more work done before my brain completely decides to log off. In 3, 2, 1, and go. See you in 25.
There had been a few moments during...
And we are done. How did you do? Sorry if I startled you. There was an accident. I am listening to the book with Natural Reader. I am almost halfway through the 50K. I've been tweaking little things. I know I'm gonna need some help from the editor, so that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a whole thing. Also, when you get electronic AI to read your book, they just don't have the passion, and you're like, you make it sound boring, but not boring. Still boring, but not boring. I hope you guys are staying hydrated. So yeah, I'm going through chapter 8 at the moment. Almost through the whole chapter. And I'm trying to pick up things that are not. So I'm listening for things that don't work, basically. And so far, I've found little things that I need to fix. There are definitely more things that I need to fix, but that's why you pay an editor money, a lot of money, to help make that book, finish pulling that book over the finish line, to get it across that threshold of quality, to make it as good as it can be. And yeah, it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to hearing the book from now versus when I've taken the book has gone through a professional hands that is used to fine-tuning and helping you polish every aspect of the book. But yeah, how did you guys do? How did you do? Let me see, Joanne. Switch to reading one of my 4 library books instead of forcing myself to work. If you need to force yourself, just take a break. There's no shame in that. No shame in that. Like, I wanted to be edited and drafting the second draft, but my brain needs to do this. And since I'm having trouble just reading, I'm listening to the book. So just do what works. Besides, we will have the whole of November to force ourselves to get all the words. Plenty of time. Which reminds me, I have to practice thinking on my feet and talking fast again. Mojo New is added to my tablet now to create the product page. Fantastic. Jessica 390 doing good today. Fantastic. Even more fantastic. Began editing the long shorts. I couldn't get down earlier today due to my noisy mom. Claude, 311 words. I did discover that one of my characters has love interest among my main crew. When you just discovered that randomly, but it is very fun when that happens. That is very fun. And you can start messing with your characters' love lives and drama and all the things, and not feel a single guilt that you just put them through hell. 50 years into the podcast from the book, I finished. Got 6% into it. We're not like them. Awesome. It's so weird to listen to the book. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird. Just listening to it. Just sitting here listening. Not doing anything else. Listening. Pausing to fix. Oh, I need to fix that thing. It is freaking weird. Awesome, but weird.
But yeah. Okay, we have time for one more sprint, I think, before I call it a night. I'm actually amazed that I survived this long with how everything's been going in my head. I kind of suspected that my brain would just say, no, we don't want to do this anymore. And that I would give up after the first hour, but it's been 2.5 hours and my brain kind of waddles along, but it's just, yeah, fine. I'll try to work. I'll try to work. I even finished cooking lunch. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah. Okay, guys, we are gonna jump on to the next rant. There was something else as well. I don't know what it is. My brain just me. So guys, I hope you're ready to get some more work done. I am gonna continue trying to listen to the rest of this chapter before this stream is done. And then I know I have to do little edits and fixes on chapter 9 to 12. I didn't go as thoroughly through those 4 chapters as I thought I had, so we'll need to work on those tomorrow night and really go through them. Hopefully they're not as bad as my brain makes them out to be. So at least only 4 chapters. Only 4 chapters. So hope you guys are ready. We're starting the final sprint of the evening in 3, 2, 1, and whoa! See you in 25.
And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? I am at of the first half of the book. I just finished reading through page 47 of 101 of the first half. So I'm good. I'm good. I did realize that I had my reader turn to reading too slow. I was wondering why he was so calm and relaxed. Like, what? Ended up speeding up, and then she started reading the pages much faster. Very nice, very nice. It's weird just listening to your book and trying to find issues. Of course, I'm needing to stop now and again just to fix details. But overall, the story itself, I think I like it. It will be awesome when I've gone to take it into editor, but so far so good. But yes, so Alexis, you're going, if you haven't left already, you said good night. We're talking Stargate again. It's old. Movie came out in 1994. Series came out in 1997. I remember because I used to watch it with my mom. She loves these kind of series or kind of things to watch. It was our thing to watch Stargate together. So, but I think I've rewatched that series at least 10, 15, 20 times since then. Love that series. Now, all the other series, they came because of that, the spin-offs. Watch those two, all the main movies. Just love it. Let me see. So, Alexis, if you're not gone already, good night. See you tomorrow. Let me see. Monroy. Just fed the kids, waiting for them to finish eating, debating if they're going to be able to stay up late tonight since they don't have school tomorrow. Thanks to a teacher workday. 3 reading sprint. I'm at 13% of we're not like them. Joanna, I'm resigning. Resigned. Not working anymore today. It's fine, everyone. Exactly. Everybody needs a day off. I actually feel like it's been my day off since I've only been listening to the book. More or less most of the stream. I've just been sitting here listening to Natural Reader reading my book. It's so strange. It's so strange. I had 196 words. Got distracted by chat and family. My mom gave me a list of apps that help with mental health stuff, which I thought was cool. Showed me something for what that pillow scores. Ha ha ha. Hey, it's a constant journey to take care of one's mental health. It actually should be as important to take care of your mental health as we are taught to take care of our physical health. You think about it. It's a precious thing. We need to be kinder to ourselves. Jessica got 303 and reached 1,357 for the day. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job. Maid, which looks, I thought it would. She works at middle school, but will start a new job at 2 and 2 weeks after spring break. Ha ha ha. I jumped. Whoops. I must be very old at heart because for me, yeah, it's the same here. That's the same here. These are my right before I turned 20, so or a few 2 or 3 years before I turned 20. So for me, I still feel like I'm 30, so this feels very not that long ago, but it is. And I've gotten into the series because I like, but he's not James
Spader. So you're a James Spader kind of person. And Nikki, congratulations on the 100 subscribers. Congratulations. And you are putting my pics in my blog. Awesome. Good job. Good job. But also, congratulations again. Always fun to grow. Let me see. Justin, 97 isn't old. I remember watching 18 Night Owl when they were brand new. Oh, all the old episodes, all the old stuff, or old stuff. It depends on what age you ask. I remember I was watching a interview or a live interview from Comic-Con of Supernatural. And one of the girls that was asking Jared some question, and she was commenting, so she's been watching the series her whole life, and he just asked, how old is your dad? And her dad and Jared were at the same age, and he was like, exactly. It was just too funny. Let me see. One day, I actually was thinking about drawing little stargates to add to the either side of the screen for my little avatars. So when they disappear through the stargates. Actually, that's a brilliant idea. I'll see if I have time. I doubt I will have time, but I'm wondering if I should start doing little pictures to have on either side of the screen just for the avatars, just to entertain. I think that would be hilarious if I would start doing that. Let me see. It's honestly showed as important. Exactly. Because it is. It's the same thing. If you think about it, if your mental health sucks, your physical health will suck. If your physical health sucks, it will impact your mental health and it will start to suck. It holds hand in hand. So it's important to help and teach kids and just the youth today, or just people today, that it's okay to take care of yourself and to be kind to yourself, and remember that you should also love yourself and appreciate yourself for your flaws, and the flaws are the things that make you perfect. Well, that is what I keep telling myself. All your little flaws are the things that make you perfect and beautiful. Just let you remember that. And you're welcome, Nikki. You're welcome. You should always celebrate every little victory. Let me see. I might be born after 90s, but I don't think that it's old. But since I was born in between, right in the middle. Yeah, I find it so funny. I saw on TikTok, we're old when you're born in the 90s, and it was like, wait a minute. I was born in the 80s, early 80s. I'm like, I'm not old. But I'm still kind of stuck in my 30s in my head. Like, yeah, I'm 30, even though I'm 40. Since 20s weren't that fun, so my 30s were much better than my 20s mentally. I learned to love myself in my 30s. I did not love myself in the 20s and 30s. So, is that bad? I haven't seen Star Trek. I played the music for it, and no, it's not bad. But I do. If you like sci-fi, I do recommend it. I freaking love it. At least I think it aged very well. And also, they're like spin-off series and characters, and like, Jason Momoa, he plays in one of the spin-off, Stargate Atlantis, and he's very good in that series. He has dreadlocks. Oh, he plays a hot-tempered, passionate alien. Very cute. That was the same way in the 80s. Exactly. Exactly. Our pleasure, Nikki. Our pleasure. You guys need to fix that. You need to bust that nail. Except if you're not into sci-fi, then you probably won't like it. But if you're into sci-fi or just overall sci-fi, fantasy, all the things like a bag of candy, mixed candies, I'm that way. I can kind of watch almost everything except gory things. I don't like gory things. Like fantasy, sci-fi, A grade, B grade, C grade, even D grade. That is, if the story is good, I don't care. It's made out of boxes. I will enjoy it. So, honey, it's A-okay. Dyslexic here, very dyslexic here. Actually, I'm better than I was 10, 20 years ago. But this is a safe space. So if you make a spelling mistake, if I actually see your spelling mistake, worst case, I will try to do a autocorrect in my brain and just read through it. But yeah, me. That's why editors are. Well, that's why we have editors. We have editors to make sure our books that we're working on are better than our grammar, or they would be otherwise with our grammar that is not to the same quality. So they help us do better. Even though we do learn by practicing fixing our mistakes. So it's like, yeah. Exactly. That is excellent. Exactly. Actually, after I started working on my mental health, everything else seems to just, every time I do that, like, of course, in your 20s, it's actually a sad fact about many 20-year-olds. We kind of learn to hate ourselves or not like ourselves, and so we see all the flaws and all the stuff that we're not supposed to like with ourselves when we're younger. And I'm really hoping it has the same for everyone when they hit 30s. But like for me, it was for my 30s, and something in my brain just went like, why am I so cruel to myself? Why? Just why? And started working myself, and I became much happier for it. Just focus on the mental stuff, because everything, as soon as the mental stuff is starting to take form and you become more happier with yourself, being with yourself, and everything starts slowly working towards a better harmony within your body as well, because your body gets the message like, oh, she's happy, oh, she's in balance, oh, I need to take my shit, get my shit together, like, oh, I'm gonna start feeling better, so she'll feel better. To harmonize everything. So, and yes, I'm talking about your body as a separate person. I know. I've seen Star Wars. I loved it. Yeah, they are just. I love that series, the movies, the animations series, all the things, Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate. Everything's my jam. Everything's my jam. Lord of the Rings, magic, just name it. It's all my cup of tea. Let me see. Yeah, that's kind of what I love about sci-fi, because it is such a wide genre. It's just. But I find much of it dull. I like all genre. Yeah, I'm kind of just, like I said, I can kind of appreciate it. And the story is good. I will most likely like it. The graphics, the quality of the graphics or the movies, if it's good, it's good. I'm easy to please. I'm very easy to please in the sci-fi or book or fantasy world. It is actually a very good quality to have. Like, I'm trying, so now if you see a spelling mistake, you try to rectify it, because that way you teach your brain to say, oh, that is not right, this is right. And then you most likely not do the same mistake. I try to do the same thing just because of my dyslexia, by doing the same thing, I'm become better at spelling and grammar, and I don't have to rely as much on a software like Grammarly or other spelling tools I usually use to make sure I write with better grammar and spelling. But just keep on doing it. But yeah, I tend to rush a little bit too. When I rush, I usually screw up what I'm trying to say. So don't rush. To each their own, and that is a-okay. Perfectly perfect fancy. Let me see. I have 9 until I'm 30, so I see my brain change until then. So we shall see. And like I said, to each their own. That is the glory about books and movies and all these things. All the things, different things that tickle our fancy. The different things that make us, inspire us, and get us to want to create our own little worlds. So could you imagine how boring things would be if everybody liked the same thing? Boring some conversation. Oh my god, he was awesome. Yes, he was awesome. Oh my god, he was awesome. It just would be this nonstop. Every day, all day, nothing else. Oh god, Firefly. Oh, I love Firefly. I love him, I love him, I love him. Haven't seen Star Wars either. Burns and Hide. That's it. A-okay. I don't judge. Not everybody is a crazy need to watch everything like I am. So it's just a hobby. For me, I watch a lot of things because me and my sisters, or my next youngest sister and my mom, we were very crazy fantasy and sci-fi fans when I was growing up. So we watched everything. It was just our time together, just watching some kind of fun things. So I watched a lot of things over the last 30 years or so. I think I didn't start watching a lot of those sci-fi fantasy movies until I was about 10. Before that, mainly fantasy cartoons. But yeah. Yeah, I watch everything. So as long as they're making content, I'll watch it. Except if it's very controversial, if it's morally wrong of me to watch it, and I won't. Sorry, I'm still itching in my nose. I actually watched Farscape. Like I said, I will watch almost anything as long as it's not gory. Let me see. I am not sure. I'm very bad with the names. If it hasn't occurred to you, I'm very bad at names. I would need to read the back of the book to remember what it's about. Mostly. There's some names I can remember, like, as Mulder said, The Labyrinth, David Bowie, one of my favorite movies of all times. And my youngest baby sister, that lives with me, our favorite movie of all time, because we love David Bowie. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I need to check it out. Yes, our difference are the spices of life. Exactly. Couldn't say it better myself, 50. It's just, it makes life so much more interesting, especially when we respect each other's opinion. Like, even though I have my opinion and I think all this stuff is amazing, I won't expect every single one of you to think the same or find the same things funny, because that is what makes, like you said, the spices of life. It's just makes conversations. So I just not live life. Autocorrect in my brain. So yeah. Oof. Never Ending Story also. Love that. Mostly read. Yeah, I was kind of, because of my dyslexic issues, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of TV because I could only get my hands on so many books. And books are very exciting, and I love books, but I got tired very fast. It was like running a marathon on full speed. So after maybe 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, my brain would be aching after reading. So I would read very slowly. It would take me a long time to read. If I couldn't get my hands on audiobooks. That sometimes happened, but usually for school, so boring books. But yeah. So you often got impatient, watched the movies, then read the books. But that's probably the reason I can read books and watch the movie, and it won't destroy the movie, ruin anything for me, because I just separate the two. The book is completely different from the movie. Do not mix them together. But yeah, like chef's kiss, chef's kiss. Well done, Nikki. Well done. So yeah, let me see. It's random, but some good shows, movies, Transformers. Watch those. Watch those. Watch the first generation show. You did? I remember those from when I was a kid. I loved those. I think it was like I haven't watched the second generation of the Transformers cartoons. I've watched the original series, obviously, enough to that when the new series came out a few years ago, I was a store manager of a toy store, that I could have a hardcore argument with a 10-year-old because he watched a new series and I watched the old series, and we were arguing about the comics. And the mom just looked at me like, "You know what he's talking about?" Yes. And it was just freaking funny. And he was like, "No, it's like this now. What are you talking about?" "Oh, you're talking about the old series, not new series." He's like, "New series? What new series? This is the new series." "No, you're talking about the new fancy version. I'm talking about the old one, the original one." And then he's just looking at his mom like, "Oh, Mom, we need to get those. I want to watch those." So yeah, bringing younger generation into all the things. Sci-fi, fantasy, magic, all the things. Let me see. I'm so bad. I watch so much of this stuff. Have you tried? Oh, I'm so bad with names. Oh, I need to make a list of all the fantasy movies I have, and movies and series I've watched, and just have it on my blog and rate it and tell you guys what it's, because I've watched a lot of cool stuff that are not as obvious. I really need to make a list. I need to make a list because some of these series are cool. Hard to get to, but cool. No, mystery novels instead. Yeah, we're just chatting, Mojo. We're just chatting. We're done for the day and all the things, but we're just chatting away. We're talking about sci-fi and magic books, series, all the things. And so Morningstar awake. We're just talking about we've finished the final script, but we're just chatting along. Love Generation watched it. My brother. I need to watch those. Probably I really need to catch up on those just for old time's sake. Jessica, that is actually what I'm watching right now. I started watching all the Chinese, Korean fantasy I could find on Netflix, moved myself over to other Asian streaming services, and have been going through high class Asian fantasies like crazy. They are. I thought I had watched all the cool stuff. No, I have not. I have not watched all the cool stuff. Like the Chinese dramas are freaking amazing. Like taking their myths and stories and creating these fantastic, amazing movies. It blows my mind. I do have to have subtitles, but still, they're freaking awesome. I need to make a list. I need to make a list. It is just. I kind of only watch at the moment Chinese and Korean dramas. I'm working down a list on one of the websites I'm on. Watching everything I can get my hands on because it's freaking inspiring. But let me see. I'm a selective fantasy reader. Well, watcher too. It's really that I love them. And that is A-OK too. There's nothing wrong with that. Just means you can tell them exactly that. I'm very selective, but these are my recommendations. And I think, like I said, I like everything. I am very open to everything. Which means when it comes to... Oh, sorry. That's a cat toy. But when it comes to people asking me for an opinion, I'm like, you're not going to agree with me, but maybe they would agree with you, Thrifty. Because it's a problem when you like everything. It's a problem. Hotel de la Lune. Yeah, I've watched that too. That's a good series. That is a good series. It's such a sad ending. Oh. I'm waiting for the second series, but I'm not very hopeful. I'm hoping because the main character is super cute. He's super cute. Even though you're not supposed to judge a series by that, but he's super cute. It's super cute. I'm waiting for it. Have you seen the Untamed? Let me see. I'm looking. Let me see. Oh, it's on my watch list. I'm working my way down. They are on my list. They are on my list. The Untamed. Yeah, they're on my list. Have you watched them? Are they good? Are they good? Because I am on my way. Mostly feed my fantasy hunger with anime. You know, I actually do that too. But like I said, everything. I have too much stuff to watch. Too much stuff and too little time. Aww. Nothing wrong with that. Anime is cool. Anime is fun. I actually don't have Disney, but still. Yeah, I usually, when it comes to men or stuff like that, I do like them, like, but there's just something about, like, there are a couple of Chinese actors, male actors, and Korean actors that I just freaking find so damn charming. They're physically, they're not the type I would find hot. But when you, like, with these actors, they completely break my stereotype of what I find hot. But there's just something there about their charisma that I'm like, ooh. Those are freaking good actors because they melt me like butter. Just like butter. It is just, but yeah, actually Nikki pointed out a city where a guy looks very hot is in The Witcher, Henry Cavill. I find Henry Cavill actually cuter in The Witcher than he is in real life, but that's just my weird brain, I think. He just... See you later, Claude. Have a wonderful evening. Let me see. Yes, I watched it on him and read the books online. Damn, I need to check that out. I really need to check that out. The Witcher. I freaking love this series. I freaking love this series. I need to check out the books. I need to check out the game. The Witcher made me want to check out the game, but I don't have time for games or play. It's not video games. But I really want to try to check it out and the books. But as you probably guys have noticed, I'm a very busy person. I don't have a lot of time to allow myself to relax and enjoy stuff. And I have a long list of things to watch and enjoy when I actually do have a day off. Actually, I don't mind. I don't know why it is, but I love having a long list of things I need to watch and enjoy and just binge on when I'm allow myself days off. I freaking love it. I don't know what. I kind of wish I found him more attractive, like in interviews. Maybe if I would meet him in person, I would find him more attractive. But in interviews, when he's not a character, I don't know. I'm more a Chris Evans girl. But that might also be just because he's an adorable dork in interviews. I don't know why, but adorable dorks, I love it. Ender's Game, the book we were good to. I've seen the Ender's Game. I've seen the Ender's Game. Let me see. The Witcher is on Netflix, at least here in Iceland. So I'm assuming he is everywhere else too. I'm so curious. Let me see if you're gonna. Adding to my list. I see. Adding to my list. Maybe 3. Our pleasure, my dear. Our pleasure. I like talking about random stuff now and again. Like, we are usually very focused on getting stuff done here. So taking a little break at the end of the stream just to chit chat and have fun. Why not? Like, just all the books I have to go Google and find now. I really need to hurry up and finish my house renovations so I can put my house for sale and buy the new place and move and can have a fancy book play in the bookcase and start collecting books again. So all the books I will possibly be reading will either be in audio format or in Kindle format. So until I'm allowed to start collecting hardcover books into my beautiful shelf. I want to collect books. All the pretty books I could read. And you never had a celebrity crush before. Yeah, I think the only celebrity crush I have is probably just Chris Evans, but I'm actually very weird about one thing when it comes to my celebrity crushes. If the person is considered single, I will allow myself to have a celebrity crush on him. As soon as that person is in a relationship, all my interests will die. Just like, oh, he's not cute anymore. He's not Jewish. It used to be super hot for Jason Momoa. I thought it was freaking hot as hell. But since he married, I was like, meh. But so, Chris Evans at the moment. But he's such an adorable dork. I love it. Let me see. There's an animation called Heaven Official Blessings. I think I might actually have that one. I think. I'm trying to write it. I watched that one. I watched that one. That was a good series. I watched it on Netflix, the movie or the series. I'm not sure, but that's one. This one is very good. I like that very much. Even though I actually, I liked it very much. I like when Belle walked in the library and fell in love. Oh, I freaking feel that girl. Just imagining about all the books, all the beautiful things, just the pure beauty of it. Our dream, indeed. So to get happy. Yeah, why not? Why not look into Netflix, at least for a while? Devon Swan. Oh my lord, we're the same. My phone is so yeah, it's like he's so cute. I just all the beautiful humans in the world. It takes a lot for me to get a crush on a guy. One thing, got to know them in real life to be friends. Yeah, I am a relationship person, and the person that avoids relationships. So I would rather have a crush on someone that is not attainable in real life, and make them up to be super awesome in my head. So I'm that kind of person. I find it very hard to allow myself to have something towards a person in actual life. So like if I would have, let's say Chris Evans, because I'm hot for him right now, have been for some time. If he would come to if he would show up and try to take me on a date, I would freak out, lose interest, and run the other way. So, but I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Did I just say that out loud? I just admitted that out loud. That's bad. Yeah, it's safer not to meet them, but except if you're looking for meeting the person and connecting with the person and dating the person. Here are my favorite romances. I'm gushing. You know, the blessings, the heaven's official blessings. I saw the chemistry, but I kind of didn't realize through halfway through. It was like, huh. I don't know. My brain was all over the place. I freaking love that romance. Freaking love it. Let me see. If I help you feel at home, you're welcome. I'll continue being my weird self. Because otherwise, it wouldn't be any fun. It wouldn't be any fun. You should always celebrate your weirdness because it spices things up. Fantasy crush might be a better word. One of my friends said it this way. You wouldn't kick them out of bed. I don't know. If they would tell me that I didn't have to worry, they would try to chain me down into a long or unstable relationship. Maybe not kick them out of bed. Or I could pop a bubble and they would disappear afterwards. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. There's a girl on TikTok. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, there's a girl on TikTok. I have to share. I'll try to remember next time. She plays. She's making characters on her TikTok where she's the assistant of the villain, the villain's assistant, and she's actually gonna write a book on it because it's getting super popular on TikTok. And that's becoming my thing now. I just listening to her now just. Oh, crush! After the crush talk made me think about her. It just yeah, I know I'm random. I'm freaking random. My brain is everywhere. The things I'm thinking of as I'm talking to you guys, my brain is like, what? Beauty and the Beast? Guess I remember the movie. No, everybody has their thing they watch. I don't like opening up with emotion to people. I run if people have a crush on me. Like, nope. You know, after a certain time, I do the same thing. After a certain time, when things have had a time to evolve, mature, and grow, yes. Early stages, run away indeed. I'm with you. By your side, like, no. Just no. I can wait. No, just no. It's much safer just watching. It is actually very good, and all the references and the types of people and reading all the things into the movie, those just children's book and the children's movie, it's still some little details that you as a grown-up will notice that the kids won't. Just definitely watch it, also to understand the reference. You guys are too entertaining. You are too entertaining. Okay, I need to start prepping for tomorrow. It is 12:30 at my end. Let me see. You guys ever read any Beauty and the Beast books? I've only read a very similar version to the Disney version, a little spicy, a little different. The old ones I got as a kid before the Disney movies. That's how I kind of connected to the Annabelle movie when that came out. But I don't remember the story. I got a big book of all kind of stories, and Beauty and the Beast was one of them. Also, I watched the French version. The French version, the acted French version, is actually I like the French version. I think I watched the French Disney and the French Beauty and the Beast version long before I watched the Disney one. I've seen it when it's it's been that long. Can't remember everything. We're busy people. We're busy people. And they had two sisters. Justin, see you later. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you join us over Twitch tomorrow, 9 p.m. And thank you for the evening. Let me see. Yeah, he's a funny character. I don't know. I like his temper, but I don't like his temper. But his mushy sides to his temper like all over the place. The qualities we find endearing that we do not accept in reality. Funny, it's funny. Things we find cute and funny and charming in movies and books, and we're like, if somebody did that to us in real life, we're like, I'm calling the cops on you. I'm stuck for fairy tale retellings. You know, if they're done right, yes, me too. Just giving a book or a movie a new twist. Like, why not? Like in the book business, if you publish a book, it's a normal thing to give the book a different cover in a year, or 2 years, or 3 years, or 10 years, or just frequently to keep up with the times, even if you don't change the book itself. So retellings of classics, I love it. I agree with you. Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I really need to start prepping for the morning, so I won't be as cranky, and so I can do all the things and try to listen to as much of this book tomorrow night as I can. Like, mornings I like fairy tale retellings. Yeah. I think I have 2 children's books. It's not short stories, versions of stories that are retellings, different versions of retellings of some of the same stories. I think I have one of them in some of my boxes in my storage locker, or storage. But yeah, they're a fun thing. They're such a fun thing. All the books, and going from seeing how original stories have evolved to the stories they are now, just comparing, it's crazy. But yes, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. See you guys tomorrow night. I'll be streaming over Twitch like usual, 9 p.m. We have cute avatars, all kind of cute avatars that will distract you. They will distract you. So, thank you so much for joining. You have been awesome as usual. Stay true. Remember, you are perfect. You are awesome. You're doing amazingly, and I'm so freaking proud of you. Until tomorrow, good night. And thank you for chat. You have been freaking awesome.